All the world is cyber-shaped. Sometimes a match comes along that's just so good, it's impossible not to talk about it. Unfortunately, for my friends and family who live in England, and table tennis being a minority sport, they couldn't really care less about table tennis. So I'm going to subject the internet to my thoughts on the Europe smash that took place over the weekend, in particular the men's singles final. What an incredible match. That match had absolutely everything and sort of really demonstrated the best of modern table tennis. On the one side, we've got Lin Shidong, the hot new prospect from China, and on the other side, Truls Möregårdh, unconventional, really being sort of the antithesis of Chinese table tennis with its emphasis on maximum efficiency. Everything about Truls Möregårdh is slightly off in a good way. From the cut of his sleeves, which are slightly longer than most other players, to his cyber-shaped blade, and the way he hits the ball. The way he moves is unconventional. The way he serves, the kind of slappy way he has on his forehand and his backhand. And that final with the crowd, which was kind of 50-50, it wasn't really a Swedish audience as such, really had an incredible atmosphere. Lin Shidong played his part, incredible lobber as it turns out as well. Truls Möregårdh, wow, tactically incredible. As that game sort of ebbed and flowed, it felt like after Lin Shidong won the 5th game and 6th game that he was just going to power through in the way that Chinese players often do. But Truls Möregårdh found another gear, he found some new tactics and got the crowd behind him. That's something that Truls Möregårdh does so well. He really interacts well with the crowd in a way that I think powers him on. And he's got a new confidence about him, I think. Obviously, he's a World Championship finalist and Olympic finalist, but in both of those matches, he looked kind of surprised to be there. Whereas this time, it felt like this was his time. He looked like he had a new confidence about him. So when Lin Shidong got back in the match, and it was 3-3, Truls Möregårdh maybe in the past would have been swept away, but it didn't happen this time. Just incredible. I mean, you're all table tennis fans, you all saw it, so I'm not going to say too much more on it. Some crazy memes and headlines written about Chinese table tennis, the men's team being in crisis right now. Slightly exaggerated stuff. It's a team going through transition, and let's remember Lin Shidong is only 20 years old. 20 years old, and there was no Wang Chuqin there. So yes, maybe the strength and depth of previous years is not there, but you have to remember Fan Shindong and Ma Long have recently gone. They were two of the greatest of all time. So let's not get carried away with the story that China's done and there's some kind of crisis. It's just a transition period, and let's give credit to the rest of the world. They're forging their own path. They're learning from China, but they're developing their own ways of winning, ways of playing table tennis. And Truls Möregårdh is the epitome of that. So yeah, that's a few thoughts on that Europe Smash tournament. I think it was a great tournament. Good, decent crowds throughout, especially through the last few rounds. It seems like the production was really good. And my final point, possibly the most controversial one I'm going to make in this video, I kind of like the side view angle. Yeah, it's not that bad. It took some getting used to, but I like it. There we go. Okay, Europe Smash. Pretty good, wasn't it?